Do you know why those who practice cultivation aren't afraid of death? It's because they've understood the truth of the universe. Where is there death? Can you really die? To put it simply, your soul is neither born nor destroyed, neither tainted nor pure, neither increased nor diminished. Death is merely moving from one room to another. So where is death in that? Where are you gonna die? You can't die. Do you know why so many people have a sudden epiphany when they're on the brink of death? Friends, Jet Li used to be obsessed with fame and fortune. But once, he took his daughter to Indonesia, and they went to the beach, then the Indonesian tsunami hit. Do you know what a tsunami is? Those waves came crashing in. A lot of people think, what's so scary about waves? At most, they'll just splash over me. But those waves were as tall as an 8-story building. If it comes at you, that's the end for you. Do you realize how terrifying an 8-story high wave is? When the wave swept in and Jet Li saw it, he was ready to die. But in the end, he survived. In that very moment, Jet Li let go of everything. All that fame and fortune. Everyone knows Jet Li isn't just sick today. He actually got sick a long time ago, but he kept pushing himself to keep filming. He couldn't let go of fame, he couldn't let go of fortune, but in that 1 second, he suddenly realized that all the fame and fortune he possessed were just fleeting clouds. None of it could be taken with him. Do you know what happened in that moment? Jet Li became enlightened. In an instant, he understood. I didn't come into this world to make money or to become famous or even to act in movies. I came into this world, it's just a journey. Life is simply a process of cultivation. When a person is faced with death, they suddenly realize that the houses, cars, and fame they wanted can't be taken with them. So what's the point of having them? Everyone here, in that moment when you die, you'll suddenly realize that everything you've worked so hard for in this life, you can't take any of it with you. You suddenly realize, is all this striving even meaningful? Sai, when I put it this way, you all understand instantly, right? The reason so many people live such hard lives is because their priorities and values are in the wrong order. For money, you push your body to its limits, exhausting yourself just to earn a bit more. Your hair has turned completely white because of it, hasn't it? Just to make a bit of money, you ignore your own heart, marrying someone you don't even like, working a job you don't even enjoy. Why is everyone here living such a painful life? The next 2 minutes could change your destiny. If you truly understand what I'm about to say, honestly, all your life's problems, all your hardships, all your setbacks, you'll understand them all, and you'll be able to let them go. There are two worlds in which we live. One is the material world, and the other is the spiritual world. The world we can see and touch is called the material world, while the world we feel inside is called the spiritual world. If you only focus on cultivating yourself in the material world, say, you earn 1 million, then want 10 million, then 100 million, then 1 billion, then 10 billion. If you make 10 billion, if you don't cultivate your spirit, in my eyes, you're still crawling on the ground. You were born to be of value, so why choose to crawl every day? So what I want to tell everyone here today is that most people who don't practice self-cultivation put external possessions first. They put material things first, their bodies second, and their hearts last. But true practitioners put their hearts first, their bodies second, and external possessions third. Because we came to this world to experience life. Our hearts, which is also our higher self, our soul, is our true master. Our body is just a medium, just an AR or VR device that makes this game more realistic, allowing us to experience the cold, warmth, sourness, sweetness, bitterness, and spiciness of the game. That's why it comes second, because without this body, you wouldn't be able to play the game at all. And what are external possessions? External possessions are just props in the game. They're all fake. All the houses, cars, and money in this game are fake. You can't bring them with you when you're born, and you can't take them with you when you die. So why put them first? So, everyone here, these are only people who are only obsessed with the material world. Then there's another group who are only obsessed with emptiness. I want to be a celebrity. I want to realize my true nature. I want to attain enlightenment. I want to become a Buddha. And they practice every day. Practice every day. They give up their family, their wife, their children, their house, all for this purpose. But in the end, do they succeed in their practice? So, what I want to tell everyone here is, what is true spiritual practice? If you've reached the level of a celebrity in your spiritual growth, then show me 1 million in wealth in the mundane world to prove your cultivation. If you've already realized your true nature, but you're still a nobody, who are you fooling? Show me 10 million in wealth to prove your cultivation. That's what true practice is about. In other words, it's about both form and emptiness. Dual cultivation Buddhism calls it the cultivation of both form and emptiness. while Taoism calls it the cultivation of both nature and life. If you don't understand, this diagram will instantly make it clear for you. What is this 8? What is this Dipper 8? This represents infinity. This is the totem of the universe. This side is form, meaning being obsessed with form, being attached to material things, only caring about money, only caring about wealth and power. And this side is emptiness, being attached solely to spiritual practice. If you're here, you're wrong. If you're there, you're also wrong. So where are the true great cultivators? Some people say in the middle, in the middle. But actually, true great cultivators move back and forth within the world of both form and emptiness, right or not? So, to put it bluntly, for everyone here, you must manifest results in the secular world. We need to grow spiritually, but we also need to manifest results in a comfortable way. If you insist on having me find a role model for you to look up to, I would like to suggest someone whose name is Kazuo Inamori. Kazuo Inamori is a true enlightened one, a genuine practitioner, but he also enjoyed worldly success. She founded 2 Fortune Global 500 companies and was once the richest man in Japan. Is this right or not? He reached such spiritual heights while also achieving such great worldly accomplishments. That is what true practice is. Just like in the animated film Chang'an, 30,000 Miles, where Li Bai says, what do I want to do? I want to achieve fame and success in the secular world and become renowned throughout the land. And then, after resigning, attaining enlightenment, and cultivating immortality, that is what a true life is. I've recommended a novel before. It's called Evernight. Raise your hand if you've read it. In the world of Evernight, there are 2 kinds of people. The first are ordinary people, and the second are practitioners. What are ordinary people? They are those who believe that the tangible, visible, material world is real. And then there are practitioners who believe that the inner spiritual world they feel is what's truly real. Those so-called practitioners are the ones who can defy fate and change their destiny. They are the ones who truly control this world, standing at the very top of its pyramid. So, starting today, what I want to talk to you about is financial intelligence. It's a form of cultivation. The entire journey of life is actually a process of cultivation. That's why Kazuo Inamori said that the sole purpose of coming into this world is to leave with a soul that's just a little bit higher than when you arrived. In this world, the money you earn, your wealth, your wife and children, none of these can be taken with you. Only one thing follows you through countless lifetimes: the cultivation you achieve in this life, your spiritual attainment. Why are some people so wise? Why are so many people so lucky? Why do some people grasp things instantly and have such a high level of innate understanding? It's because they were practitioners in their past lives. Take Ren Zhengfei of Huawei, for example, when he runs his business. You can see it's about cultivation. Or look at Elon Musk in Silicon Valley, he's cultivating too. The sole purpose for practitioners coming into this world is cultivation. Musk is cultivating. Jack Ma is cultivating. Bill Gates is cultivating. Warren Buffett is cultivating. And Soichiro Honda is cultivating. We are all working together to help more people. We are not meant to become tools or slaves to money, but rather to use money to cultivate the Tao, to practice spiritual cultivation, to do charity, to donate, to help others, and to accumulate blessings. This is the only true purpose of your life. Journey to the West is a story about cultivation, and each of us is on our own journey to the West Haven, you notice? Are we all supposed to go to the Western Paradise? Were we born just to go to the Western Paradise? Is that really the right thing to do? We will experience all kinds of pain and hardship. That's like fighting demons. Whenever we encounter problems, it's like battling demons. If you want to fight demons, but you haven't even mastered the 36 transformations, how can you fight them? You'll only end up being beaten by the demons. So, what I want to tell everyone here is this. Journey to the West is actually the story of just one person, Tang Sang. And each of us here is Tang Sang. There is no Sunday Wukong, no Zhu Baji, no Sha Wu Jing. In fact, the 5 disciples are not 5 separate people, but one person. Each of the 5 represents something different. Greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt. Sunday Wukong represents anger. Anger and perseverance. Tang San Sang represents doubts. Always doubting Sunday Wukong. Zhu Baji represents greed. The white dragon horse represents arrogance, which is why he was turned into a horse, to be ridden by others and to temper his arrogance. Sha Wu Jing represents ignorance. When we have greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt toward money, emotions, fame, and fortune, it is because of these 5 poisons that you cannot attain enlightenment. Only after you have overcome greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt can you become the victorious fighting group. So, to everyone present, in the end, I, Teacher Zhou, sincerely want to say something to you. I hope to awaken you, I hope you find happiness, and I hope you will join Josie in helping even more people find hope. Today, the kitchen knife is able to awaken every one of us here. Thank you all. If you are a fan of Teacher Joe, and especially hope to connect with Teacher Joe to learn and grow together and to achieve financial freedom together, click the follow button below, quickly make an appointment and fill in your information, and you will be able to reach Teacher Joe.